Trying to sort all my shit out here, guys. Just give me 1 minute. There we go. That's a bit better. There we go. How's everyone doing? Just give it time. Just doing something a bit different this week. Just trying out a few lives during the week. Obviously, as you already know. I'll pick that up in a bit. We'll all come away from that. She's trying to eat the Easter eggs. Sniffing them anyway. Not having them. No way. They're not mine, they're the kids. Well, if you want to go out, go out. Go on. If you're going out, go out. Sorry about that, guys. I've got my dog and she's... Let's just say she can be a bit of a pain in the ass sometimes. So yeah, I hope everyone's doing good. Just give it time. Wait for a few people to come in. Obviously, I've done this one a little bit earlier, so just thought I'd jump in. Just trialing different things out, guys, you know what I mean? Just give it time for people to come in and thought I'd get a bit of tarot out today. Something I started playing around with. Yeah, it's the new year today, but I know most people will listen to that and they'll be like, what's he on about? It's the new year. And it's like, well, it's the beginning of spring, which is the true new year. Because we wouldn't start a new year in winter, would we? Because that's based off the Gregorian calendar. What we got there? 9 of Cups. Wish emotionally fulfilled or wish fulfilled. 9, end of a cycle. Yeah, I've managed to, I've uploaded, oh, look at that. The Emperor. Sitting in your Emperor energy. Sitting in your authority. You're turning your back on something. So, you're turning your back on something, whether that be a person, relationship, or an event that's no longer serving you. Welcome to the live. Like I say, subscribe to my channel. Give us a like as well if you don't mind. Let's get more people in here. I'm just trialing these out. I did a bit of a dinner time special yesterday, guys. I don't normally do tarot, but obviously I've started getting into tarot, so, you know, I've started getting it. I've been doing it for a bit, but I don't really emphasize. I use tarot more as a tool, you know, for kind of like communicating with the spirit world. We've already had these 3 out already. Oh shit, is that for hot floor? Just 1 minute. Where's that gone? Ah, the Emperor. Fuck. Come here. Trying to grab that. Sorry about that. Yeah, thanks for the like. So we've got the Emperor and the 9 of Cups. So, you know, you're going to be emotionally fulfilled, stepping into your power, your authority. You are a leader, and you're turning your back on something. So whatever that may be, relative in your situation at the moment, guys. You know, it could be a relationship. It could be someone who's done you dirty. I do not know, but only you will know that yourself, guys. Like I say, if you're not subscribed to my channel, don't normally do tarot, but we're doing something a little bit different today, guys. Also, if anyone's interested, welcome, Triple X Dream Slayer. Welcome. Welcome, welcome. Subscribe. Oh, nice. Hey, you've got the same surname as me there. Olamerta, okay. Obviously my name's Danny Detours, but yeah, what's that? Hi, yeah, welcome, Clara. Sorry, I'm butchering your name here, guys. But yeah, this going back, these are the cards that we've pulled out. You know, you're going to be emotionally fulfilled or wish fulfillment, which is coming into your reality. You know, you're stepping into your power. You know, you are in control. You know, you sat on your throne. You're the king, basically. You don't fuck around. And you're turning your back on a situation. Everyone subscribe to him. Yeah, Colour with Abigail. Nice one, Abigail. Yeah, like I say, if you're not subbed to the channel, I don't normally, listen, I've done a bit of tarot on my channel, guys. This channel's not just emphasised for tarot. What's that? Do you do animal readings? My dog was killed last week. It's so depressing. Oh, wow. I'm sorry to hear about that. I don't really, to be fair, but I can do a bit of a reading now if you want. You know, do you want me to, I'll shuffle a few cards for you now if you want. Hi, yeah, hi, Caroline. I'm sorry to hear that, Black Cat. Black cats are cool. Hey, do you know what as well? I saw a black cat this morning, and they say that's a sign of good luck, don't they? Basically, they've inverted everything that they told us, guys, right? Yeah, because obviously today, the episode is Happy New Year. And most people will be like, what do you mean Happy New Year? Well, it's the 1st of April. And they call it April Fools for a reason, because they're trying to fool us, or they're trying to detach us by the Gregorian calendar, which is a 12-month. It's a 12-month calendar, which is a slave system, because calend is actually translated to Willow, oi, don't go in there, behave yourself, go on your bed, go on your bed. Willow's not, I don't know if you've watched any of my other episodes, guys. Obviously, Paddy and Willow are a big part of my channel. I do lives on, basically, I'm trying to grow my channel, and it's doing really well at the moment, but obviously I used to have a black cat. Yeah, black cats are, I don't know. Do you know one thing about cats? I don't have a cat, but I want a cat. I used to have a cat when I used to live with my mum, which she took in a stray cat called Tibbs. Shout out to my mum. and she was a good cat. But cats protect us in the spiritual world, whereas dogs protect us in the physical world. Obviously, I've got Paddy. Paddy's my security, so he's a little Patterdale, but yeah, he's a good dog. Like I say, check out some of my other videos, guys, some of my older videos. You know, I started this journey, I think it was like the first week in April. It could have been, we're coming close to the 1 year anniversary anyway, so I'm going to do something a little bit different. But this is why I'm trying to push the channel now. So I urge everyone to go, click the subscribe button, it's free. Go and like my channel and just, yeah, support it in whichever way you can. You know, because start of 2025. Anyway, I'm going to do you a bit of a shuffle here. Black cats are cool. So we'll go over this. Oh, there we go. Yeah, so we've got 3 cards here. You know, you might be feeling overwhelmed at the moment. You know, you're carrying a lot of anxiety, a lot of stress, a lot of trauma. You know, obviously this could be related to your cat. And that literally clarifies and confirms it with the 10 of Wands. You know, look at how much you're carrying there. You know, you probably, obviously grief works in many different ways. So I'm going to get a cat. Yeah, get yourself a cat. But then this is the Page of Swords, which is optimism. You know, this is literally better things are ahead. Karen Booth, welcome. So we'll get some more clarification on look what we have. Wow, look at that at the bottom of the deck. So there's your confirmation. You know, even though you're going through all this My best friend just passed away a few weeks ago. His casket I even carried trying to change my life for the better, and it's slowly happening. Do you do readings on guys like me? Well, I don't normally do readings, to be fair with you, guys. Obviously, I've done a bit of, I am quite thingy with tarot, but obviously, you know, I'm just doing this. But anyway, I forgot what I was saying now. Yeah, like that's the sun. This was on the bottom of the deck. Obviously, I brought these 3 cards out, so you're carrying a lot of burden, a lot of like stress, trauma. You know, that's confirmation of it with the, you know, you're overwhelmed. You know, everything feels heavy at the moment. But Page of Swords is sort of like, you know, through your mindset and just knowing that everything will get better, you know, this will lead you on. And then obviously we have the Sun card, which is bright. That's the most positive card in the deck, guys. Look at that, you know. Look at this child, it's just riding the horse, it's happy. You know, brighter days are ahead. So listen, it's a bit like anything in life, guys. We go through certain situations. You know, I remember when I had to have my dog put down, Jasper, you know, he was a King Charles Cavalier. I had to look after him and I was feeding him tablets. He had a heart murmur, he was leaking out into his lungs, and it, you know, that was like a 3-month period of me. And I understand what it's like to lose an animal, because we grow very attached to our animals, don't we? So it's literally like losing a child. Thanks for doing the reading. No problem, anytime. Like I say, I don't normally do a lot. If you check out a lot of my channel, guys, but I am going to start implementing a good bit of tarot into it, because I say I'm learning it, but it's one of them with tarot. It's kind of like more of a feeling. So it's not so much like, oh, right, you get a book out. Yeah, you understand like what each card represents and what it can mean, but it's more of like a feeling. So obviously you've told me that you've had this situation with your cat, and then it's funny how them cards have just come out saying, you know, you had the anxiety, the overwhelm, the overburden. But obviously one thing I can say to you is, with having the Sun card out on the deck, brighter days are always ahead, you know what I mean? So you might be feeling like shit, you might be down in the dumps, but nothing lasts forever. That is one thing that we can guarantee about this life, guys, is impermanence, meaning that nothing is permanent. The only thing that is permanent in this life is your soul, yeah? Because your soul is forever. Because if you check out some of my content, the slogan on my channel is consciousness is our canvas. And literally, where that comes from is when I was 8 years old. Sorry guys, just having a drink. That's a copper bottle, by the way. I recommend you getting one of them if you want to drink high frequency water. Obviously, as long as it's filtered clean water, then you're all right. But yeah, when I was 8 years old, I died of meningitis. I had an out of body experience. Like I say, we got 16 in the chat now, guys. If everyone can smash that like button. If you're not subscribed to the channel, I do invite you to do so, because it helps my channel grow. Let's try and get this channel to 1,000, you know. But yeah, I died when I was 8, and it made me have an out-of-body experience. And literally, it was like me talking to you guys now. I say like the phone is my body, and I was just looking at it like that, going, what? And it was weird, but that later on down in the years, and obviously I had my spiritual awakening in 2025, which made me wake up and realize that, you know, we're not our names. What is high frequency water? Well, Cheesy Goose. That's a Cheesy Goose. That's a funny name. But basically, what copper does, Gooch, it cleans your water, but just through the me holding this and saying like I know this might sound crazy, but if you do your research on it, you can actually charge your water by the energy in which you say or like speak to the water. So I could say like, you know, I'm charging this water now with truth, clarity, and abundance. You know, I allow it to flow through my body, because all we are, guys, literally is just, we are just frequency, and we're antennas, and whatever energy we put out into the world is what we will get back. So if you're like scared, fear, why do you think they put so much fear, uncertainty, and doubt into the media at the moment? Is because they want you vibrating on a low frequency. That's why they call it hell, because it's near your heel. But if it's heaven Heaven is your heaven. Heaven. What's that? Can you shout out my... It's her birthday. No, I'm not doing that. But kind of like electronic circuit. Yeah, 100%. Because Nikola Tesla, yeah, he understood. I'm going to put you in timeout because we're not having any of that. We're going to keep it respectful in the chat, yeah, guys. Obviously, I don't mind people messing about, but... Yeah, hi, Ian Holmes. Welcome. Welcome, mate. What were I saying then? I got put off. But yeah, literally all we are is antennas. So like, obviously my channel is about mindset. It's about positivity. It's about the growth. It's about where I was because, you know, nearly 3 years ago, guys, I was like, I used to don't drink alcohol anymore. I was addicted to cocaine. I don't take drugs anymore. And it's kind of like I've been on this journey of ascension. And now, through me making the correct choices and me bettering myself, becoming a better... But I wanted that to be an example of... Hi, welcome, Sage Blake. Welcome, Sage Blake. Try not to spam the chat, please. Just, obviously, you know, I don't mind you talking and that, but I just want it so everyone can, you know, write and put the messages out there. Like I say, if you've not subscribed to the channel, I do invite you to do so. And also give us a like as well. You love how I speak. Thank you, Kathleen. Kathleen Castillo. Wow. Whereabouts are you from, Kathleen? Are you Castillo? Is that sounds like Spanish or something? You know, I don't know if that's your name or not, but... Yeah, thanks for that. Yeah, welcome, Draftinator. I think you was already in. We got 12 in the chat now. No, it's all right, Blake. Like I say, I don't mind, but, you know, if it keeps happening, then... because it doesn't give other people a chance to thingy. Oh, Lillykins, welcome. Texas, right, cool. So you're right on the border of Mexico. Texas is kind of like right near, is it near Arizona, that? I've never been to America. It's one place I'd like to go to. But obviously with all this crazy stuff that's good. But I'm one of them, though, me, right? I ignore... It's mad, isn't it, how they put stuff out in the media and make you, like, believe or be scared. Listen, I'm not saying that the world's not going on its ass or anything like that, but what's that? You may be the first guy I've seen doing tarot. Definitely the first Brit. Oh, nice one, Rand Cortland. I'll be honest with you, mate. I don't normally do tarot. If you check out some of my older content, I do it. So, but I kind of like... My channel's like, I talk about anything and everything. Kind of like a guide or a healer. I help people, you know, and I just like integrating with the community and just meeting people and just helping people, you know what I mean? So, but yeah. Like I say, are you from Australia? Because no, I'm not from Australia. G'day, mate. Do I sound like I'm from Australia? That was a terrible accent. I think I've literally butchered the accent, but yeah. No, I've got family drafting it. Your future is giving me a... Oh dear. But like I say, if you're not subbed to the channel, guys, make sure that you do so. Right, who wants me to draw? Right, put up in the chat now. Do you want me to draw you a card? Or do you want me to draw you 2 cards? Put up in the chat now, and then I'll do 2 cards for you. I'll do them one at a time. Just let me know if you want me to. Welcome, Sibara. Oh, look at that. What's this come up? Who's going to be first? Draw me. Right, Franklin. Mate, you picked a good one here. Look at that. Boom. Wheel of Fortune. Luck is on your side. Something is going to be coming. The wheel is turning in your favour. Bam, bam, bam. Bam, bam. Thank you, man. There you go. So, congratulations to you, Franklin. What's that? If you just say the letters... Sounds like a... Yeah, Anna. Did you... Keep it respectful, Jack. Otherwise, you know what's going to happen, mate. Yes, please, cards. Like I say, if you're not subbed to the channel, guys, I do invite you to do so. Who wants me to draw? Who's next? What do you want me to draw now? Why exactly do you do this? Are you doing this because you were so... It's to help the collective. Thanks, bro. From the Lake District. Ah, nice. Do you know what, right? Oh, my God. I was in the lakes, I think it was last summer, in a village called Portinscale. Right, Draftinator is next. We'll do Draftinator now. yeah, I was in the Portinscale. It's right near Keswick. And wow, what a... do you know what, right? I've like traveled. I've been to Thailand, I've been to Egypt, I've been to numerous places in Europe. Never been to America, but... Just 1 minute, guys. Someone's at the door. 1 minute. Oh, I think my missus is getting it. Sorry about that. I forgot what I was saying now. Paddy, be quiet. But yeah, basically, I've been to a lot of different places all over the world, and there is not a place on earth, for me personally anyway, that comes, I guess, I just don't understand, but have a good night. Listen, mate, it's fine. I don't normally do tarot. My channel's not specifically thinking for tarot, but I do enjoy doing tarot. My channel's more about mindset, motivation, the suspense is... Sorry, Draftinator, right. I'm going to do one now. 1 card pull for Draftinator. Right. Come on, what we got? What we got? Oh, boom, there we go. You ready? You've got the Hierophant. And that's kind of like emphasized on tradition. You know, it's being in control. That's like representative. What star sign are you? Do you want to go to America? Yeah, I would like to. May you get one? Mimi, yes, of course. Tarot opens doors to things you don't want, like demon. No, it doesn't. Listen, tarot is, I'll put it like this, yeah. What star sign are you, Draftinator? Hi there, can you do my reading if you are free? So look, as above, so below. You know, you are... It's kind of like representative of tradition, the Hierophant. It's representative of Taurus, like structure, balance, security. So you are very stable. Wow, you are Taurus. Oh, man, that is crazy. Right, you're Taurus. I'm a Taurus as well. And the Hierophant is the major arcana for Taurus. Like I said, there's no such thing as coincidence in tarot. Like I say, guys, subscribe to the channel. We do things a little bit different on the Danny Detours channel. Obviously, I do lives every Saturday and Sunday. Because I know, right, a lot of people now, they want to see the lives more. I've been following a lot of, I don't know if you've heard of a guy called Jimskin. And obviously, you probably have. And I love some of it. Obviously, his content's a lot different to what I do. But, because we're all individuals, aren't we? But he's very successful because he does a lot of lives. And I love doing the lives, so... Hi, mate, I got those things you was eating for dessert. Oh, the other day. Oh, was it the dates? You got the dates, did you? Who wants the next one anyway, guys? Like I say, I want everybody to hit the like button. And then whoever calls it next, I'll pull a card for you. Let's go. Let's get this show on the road. And like I say, if you're not subscribed to the channel, BM3379. Is that... Put down in the chat first. Oh, me. Right, okay, I'll do me. I'll do Mimi first because she put... In fact, no, I'll do BM3379. But you have to be subscribed to my channel. If you subscribe to my channel, I will do it. So go and subscribe and then you'll... so put a thumbs up if you're subscribed. Are you... BM, are you subscribed? Keep hitting the hearts as well, guys. Are you subscribed? Right. Yes, nice one, BM. Right, cheers. Right, we're doing BM now, and then we're going to do Mimi. Yeah? Me. But, yeah, I hope everyone's doing good today. 1st of April, start of the new year. Yeah, Lilykins dates, honestly, they're very high vibrational. They give you loads of energy. Like, they're probably one of the best sweet treats you can have. Right, so this one's for BM. Shout out, BM. Nice one for subscribing as well. Oh, we've got the Ace of Swords. Bam. There you go. Sorry, the Ace of Wands. So you're getting a new beginning. Something new is going to come into your life, whether it's an idea that you've got, an opportunity, job, anything like that. This is your new beginning, but it requires you to take action. So you know what you need to do. Yeah? Good reading. Good card, that Ace of Wands. Good card. Right, who's next? Is it, no problem. Lilykins. I'm subscribed. Right, nice one, Mimi. We'll do Mimi now. Let's go. So we've got 22 in the chat now. See, I did have a bigger deck. I actually have got a bigger deck, but my dog, Willow, come here. Come, up. Willow, up, come here, up, come up. Willow, come here. Not here. Come on. I'm trying to get my dog up here. There we go, girl. Right, come sit on my knee. Come here. There we go. Here's Willow. This is my dog, Willow. She's a Cocker Spaniel. I also have, you're famous now, Willow. Well, you're already famous anyway, aren't you, girl? Yeah, she's, honestly, if you ever wanted to have a good therapy dog, Willow's probably one of the best dogs you could ever have. Say hello to everyone, Willow. You're a good girl, aren't you? I know what you want. You want your food, don't you? Right, I'm doing a reading anyway, girl. So go on, get down. Go that way. Good girl. That's it. Get down. Good girl. Sorry about that, guys. I just thought, I'd introduce you to my dog, Willow. What's that? Yeah, thank you. Beautiful. Thank you, Lola. She's very pretty. Yes, she is. She's a beautiful dog. Right, sorry, Mimi. Oh, that literally just jumped out. Oh, no, wait. Right, 2 jumped out there, so... Page of Pentacles. So, you've got a new opportunity that is coming in. You've literally, you've got a little bit of apprehension because the page represents someone who's an apprentice. They can be a little bit, I don't want to say gullible, but they're still a little bit apprehensive. But do not worry. Just take the leap of faith. And then obviously, to clarify, you have the Queen of Wands, which is, that's representative of someone who is confident, someone who's ready to take action. So, there you go, guys. That's Mimi's reading, new beginning. Take action. Don't be apprehensive. Just, trust your inner guidance and your inner wisdom. What's that? We're in the UK. I'm from the northwest of the UK. Not too far away from the Lake District, actually. So, wow, that spoke volumes to what I am looking at. Yeah, I'm glad that it resonated with you. Obviously, that was I was only doing single card pulls today, guys. Do you know what? That keeps jumping out to me today. That's the Fool, right? Do you know what I love about the Fool? And this is my favourite card in the tarot. Look at that. Look at the number above it. It doesn't have a number. And this kind of resonates so much with me, right? Because the number 0 represents what? It shows spirit, which is infinity, which means there's no beginning and no end because your soul lives forever. When we die and leave these bodies, guys, we don't just die and then that's it. Because obviously when I was eight, I had this experience. And but anyway, going back to the Fool, and obviously you hear this word and you think to yourself oh, who wants to be a fool? But all you've got to do is look in medieval times. Look at, say, the Jester. He was the Jester in medieval court, in medieval times. He was literally the only person that could get away with mocking the king and calling him, and literally, so it's sort of it's representation of working outside the system, the matrix, whatever you want to call it. Not even say, the barons or the king's right-hand men would get away with making fun of the king. Only the Fool would, or the court jester. But look at him there. He's just literally, he's got all his belongings and he doesn't hold a lot. He's got his white rose, he's got his little dog with him there, yeah? And he's about to step off the cliff. He's been on a long, hard journey with mountains in the background, yeah? And he's look what he's doing there. He's got his eyes closed, yeah? And he's just literally, did you have a near-death experience when you were 8 years old? Yes, I did, SV. Yeah, I did have a near-death experience, yeah. I had meningitis. I died momentarily, and I was out of my body for a bit. But, yeah, and I was so lucky to survive it. Like, hence why I say consciousness. Sorry, guys, I've just got an update on my phone. Yeah, consciousness is our canvas. Because your consciousness never dies. It's just the ultimate awareness. You know, we attach so much Christ consciousness, which is inside of all of us, but we attach so much to the physical. You see, we've been programmed from birth, you know, to think that, you know, like race, religion. But what if I was to say, it's a bit like this, right? Yeah, it's mad to think you come into this life, yeah, into a physical human vessel, yeah. But you come into this human life, but like, you know, you could have been born into, say, like any ethnicity. You probably would have chose it, any race, any religion, and it does not matter. But why do you think they're pushing so much crap out in the media now to say, oh, that side is doing this side is doing that? Because the same three companies at the top who pull all the strings with the financial markets, the race, the religion, the medical industry, everything, yeah, and I talk about a lot of this on my channel, they can create whatever stories they want to put out into the media. So do you actually think that they're going to tell you the truth? No, they're going to tell you whatever narrative they want you to believe in to make you walk down a road and make you think something that is true, so then it plays into their hands, if that makes sense. It's not for you, it's against you. So this is why I talk a lot about using your intuition, about using your discernment. You know what I mean? But like I say, guys, put down in the chat, anyone want me to pull you a card out? I'm doing free single card readings today, if anyone wants one. But if you want one, yeah, we need to have faith in each other and walk together 100%. They want division. But all these people that are pushing all these stories and narratives, it's the same people at the top, like these massive companies like BlackRock and all these people like that. They don't give a shit about you. They want you divided, scared, and easily controlled. But the minute you take your sovereignty back and realise, because obviously when I was 8 years old, I died, I had an out-of-body experience. And then I realised, wait a minute, you can't die. Yeah, your body dies because that's property of earth. But your body, your soul doesn't die. So in that case, if you knew and understood that, why would you be scared of anything? Even if they're saying, oh, fuel's going up, oh, this, oh, that. It's like, nah, don't pay attention to any of it. It's all bullshit, yeah? But put down in the chats there if anyone wants a reading or a single card pull. But if you want one, you do have to be subscribed to my channel. To share a card, yeah, like I say, are you sub to my channel, Cbra? If you are sub to my channel, I will pull you a card, my friend. Oh, what was that? You know, people say, oh, tarot's bad. It's like, no, it's not. Like, I'll give you, tarot is a tool, yeah? Yeah, right, nice one. The shadow elites. Well, don't call them the elites because they're not. Because you know what controls this world? Yeah? I'll tell you what controls this world. Consciousness, yeah? Because consciousness is literally the awareness. And the end goal, and literally what they want to merge AI with what? Your consciousness. So then they can trap it in a cloud, yeah? And then your soul will never be able to move on. Because what you are stuck in a reincarnation cycle, yeah? They call it a solar system, but all that space, whatever, bullshit, it's what you call a soul system. Why do you think they promote recycling? Because they're telling you to your face, they are recycling your soul. They trick you when you die. They say, all right, come on, you know, you've got to build up more karma. You are a sovereign, divine light being up from the divine. You don't have to consent to anything, as in this life as well. But yeah, read the book of Revelation. So yeah. But anyway, who was it? Cbra. There we go. We talk a lot of deep stuff on this channel. health also. It's, you know, fasting. I did a 42-hour fast. I'm a type 1 diabetic as well, guys. So when anyone says, oh, you can't do this, because it's like, it's all bullshit. You can do anything. It's your mind, your body, and so you can literally do anything in this life, guys. So don't let people put you in a box and say you can't do this or you can't do that. You know, I've been through many things. I've been through drug addiction. I've been through alcohol. I was a gambling addict for 10 years. My son got diagnosed with autism. I died when I was 8 years old. You know, let's just say I've lived a storied life. But before I come here, my soul would have chose energy goals where you put it, think better, do better, feel better, 100%. Shout out Sebra, but you're exactly right. Energy flows were attention goals. So why do you think like all these people are, oh, stop the boats and all this and all that? They're leading you up a garden path, guys. Stop worrying about that, because I'll tell you something now, right? They're going on about stop the boats and this and that. Guess what? They've been flying them in from non-commercial airports, yeah? They've been flying them in on fully Boeing 747, fully stocked out airliners to non-commercial airports, yeah? And landing the people in. And you're telling, listen, focus on yourself, because you are a God. You are the universe having a human experience. So just honestly, like, ignore, I want to say ignore the news, but just don't, you can watch it and you can analyze it, but don't get emotionally invested in it. So why are you paying attention to him if you are against what he's doing? I don't know what you're talking about there, mate, but Amber Gold. I'm not paying, no, I'm just trying to show you or explain to you how the system works, Amber, if you get where I'm coming from. But anyway, with this one's for Sebra, this one. Boom, there we go. So what we got? 5, coming together, teamwork, working together on a project. There might be some struggle, you know. There might be a little bit of obstacles in the way, but you're going to be coming together, pushing forward. You might have been through a moment in your life where, you know, you feel as though things are against you or not working for you. But just know that through coming together, through teamwork, there's better, you know, there's more on the horizon. There you go, 5 of Wands. So, yeah, what's that? I am taking to the person that mentioned... Oh, right, okay. Sorry, Amber. I do apologise. Yeah, keep it, Janice, keep it respectful. Keep it respectful, because you don't know me. You don't know who I am. So don't just be coming into Danny Dieter's live and, you know, you don't know who I am. And, you know, let's keep it respectful. Because at the end of the day, if you're coming in saying something like that, guess what? That tells me everything about you. Maybe that's a reflection of how you feel about yourself. You understand? So, but listen, I send you nothing but love and positivity. No problem, Sebra. Yeah, just keep it positive, you know what I mean? That's what this channel's all about. Keep it positive. But what we on now? 16. Yeah, like I said, no unsubscribe. Welcome, Dragionix. Dragionix. I'm currently in my fast at the moment. I say I fast every day, but I normally eat round about this time, but I'm probably going to be leaving it on a little bit long. I'll probably keep this live going for another, maybe another 5-10 minutes, and then I'll have to get going. TTS, don't know what that means. Michael, Mickey. Don't know what you're on about there, brother. So yeah, copper is the way. Look, I've got copper bracelets on as well. That's what draws energy from the ether. Fish and chips. Yeah, Tuesday. Fish and chips. Is that what you're having for your dinner? You should treat yourself to a fondue fountain. You're on about one of the chocolate ones with marshmallows. What's that? SST. I don't know what you mean there, guys. I hope it's not anything bad, or I hope it's food related. Jason Bender. Cheese. Lol, I have a copper bracelet too. Yeah, well, if you know, you know. I've got two. Look, I've got one there. And I like those. My husband makes copper rings and bracelets. Ah, nice. Yeah, cool. What's his name? I'll give him a shout out. What's your husband's name, Bingy? Do you guys pronounce Tuesday like Tuesday? Kind of, yeah, in a way. Tuesday. It's like, we're trying to say Tuesday. Yeah, so it's Tuesday. Tony, shout out Tony. Tony, who makes the copper bracelets. What's his page? I mean, what's his website? I might want to have a look at that. Where am I from? I am from England, the northwest of England. What's that? Do you have a teacher who teaches you wisdom? No, I'll be honest with you. No, I do not. But I have learned a lot over the years. Wanderer6613. Like I say, guys, if you're not liked to the channel, you know what you need to do. Smash the like button. Also, give us a subscribe as well. But no, it was weird, right? Because when I first started my channel, obviously the slogan to my channel, and my main aim on this channel is to get consciousness is our canvas, a global brand. That is my inner purpose, because, you know, through our consciousness and our awareness of knowing that we are not our past, we are not, you know, all the labels or what society tells us, wants us to be. We are divine light beings, unique people. And through our consciousness and our awareness, we can paint a canvas, be the architects and the artists of our future to build a better life. That's the whole, what's that? Blessed be the... sorry, I'm not keeping up. Hi, Danny. How long have you been diabetic? I mentioned it yesterday. I've been, since I was, I got diagnosed type 1 diabetic when I was 15. Sorry, no, just nearly before I turned 16 years old. What's that? Can you share the benefits of copper, jewelry and such? Yeah, basically, Daniel, copper is, we've got a little thing, right, in the air. Studied Nikola Tesla, right? And he understood. How do you think, this is crazy, right? People seem to think that our government, pay for electricity or energy. They do not. Believe it or not, guys, they draw it free from the ether, right? Because if you're growing a plant in your back garden, if you get a bamboo stick, get some copper wire around it, wrap it around, you have a plant there and a plant there, This one has no bamboo and copper wire, This one has the bamboo and copper wire. And you look and watch what happens to the one with the bamboo and the copper wire, Because what it is doing, it is drawing free energy from the ether, which is just this, which is around us. And it promotes growth, which because it's drawing in energy. It's the same thing with copper. It's doing it for me because I'm a battery. I'm a human vessel. What's that? I am a what? No, that's a bit silly. It makes you, okay. I need someone that died. Yeah, come on, no silliness. Exactly, because you're the artist. But what's that? I want to, that will be, listen, keep it respectful. All right, let's putting these in time out because they're just being silly. See you in a bit. Bye. See you. Everyone say bye. See you won't want to be here. Right. Put them in time out because they're just talking drivel. It's like, how sad is that? You know, to come into someone's live and just, it's like, imagine, like, I'll put it like this, Imagine if you used all that energy. Like, that was an energy transfer, what they had just done. Look at it like this, but it was what? Negative energy. Because the what? They're vibrating on a low frequency. That's how it works, guys. Whatever energy you put out into this universe, it will mirror back to you. That's why I promote positivity. I promote helping people, healing people, showing my knowledge and wisdom, which a lot of it I've learned over the years, but a lot of it's been activated inside of me as well. So, do you know what I mean? But, right, I'll tell you what, guys. I want everyone to subscribe to my channel, if you're not. And I'm going to do one more card pull. So if anyone wants me to pull, no problem, Daniel. No problem, my friend. If you want me to do you a one card, like, simplistic reading, then I will do. And if not, you giving Not only taking, exactly 100%, because, and the universe is always, thank you, Drago. Nice one. Appreciate it. But, you know, you've got to get to that point as well in your life, guys, where you just don't give a shit about what other people think or say, because when someone says something bad to you or calls you a name or whatever it is, right, yeah, listen, this body that I have, yeah, I did not choose it. It's just a vehicle, yeah, but the soul that is inside it, that cannot be, it can only be transmuted. You know, the energy cannot be destroyed. Your body can be destroyed. So why would you even, like, put it this way, right? Anybody, this is the way I see it. Anybody who takes the piss out of how anyone looks or how a certain person is, you're an NPC. Because why? You're only looking at life on a 3D physical level, when it's more than that, it's spiritual as well. Obviously, the physical plays a part. Do you understand what I'm saying? But, right, who else wants to check? One card now, I'll do one card pull. Because I don't know if I did one for Drago. Did I do one for Drago or not? Put down in the chat if you want a one card pull. If not, then I'm going to get off. Vessel, 100%. Wanderer knows. Understanding. I'm going to start doing these lives more often as well. I might even start doing them every day. What do you think? Put down in the chat. Should I start doing these lives more often? Obviously, I do the walks with my 2 dogs on a weekend, which I love doing. Thank you so much. Yeah, go on. I'll do one for... oh, wait. So, I'll tell you what. I'm going to do 2 more, right? I've done one for you, Bro. You had one, so... I'll do one for Soul Petal, because she's a regular. Oh, there we go. We use the top one, right? Oh, it's your lucky day, Soul Petal. The 10 of Pentacles. This is what you call wish fulfillment. Something's going to be coming into your life. Finances, opportunity, wealth, prosperity. I don't know. Maybe you need to go and put the lottery on. Listen, I'm not saying that, but something is going to come into your life that is going to give you lots of pentacle energy, which is physical, which is money. And that could come in different forms. That might not just be monetarily. That could be like abundance in, say, like, you know, relationships with people or meeting new people. It could be different things, you know what I mean? So, yeah, that's for you, Soul Petal. 10 of Pentacles, that's like pretty, that's a good one. So, yeah, prosperity, wealth. Right, and who was the other one we was going to do? It was, it was Drago Index. Daily affirmations, 100%. I do my daily affirmations every day. I get up, I say, I am wealthy, I am successful, I am so grateful and thankful for all of the wealth, health, abundance, prosperity and joy which flows into my life on a regular, continuous basis. I'm a champion. I'm unstoppable. Everything that I touch always turns to gold. I'm always lucky and everything good always happens to me. I'm so grateful and thankful, universe, for all the wealth, health, abundance, prosperity and joy, which not only flows towards me, but it flows through me like a river of water, for I am 80% water and I'm one with the universe and one with God. Yeah? Just say it, because we are literally, our words are spells. Why do you think they call it spelling? Because you are casting a spell when you are talking. So always, you know, talk what you want to bring. If you're like a guy who meets up with people and your sole basis on that relationship is just to talk bad or negative about people, you are literally casting spells on that person and yourself, and that will always come back to you in some way, shape, or form. I know that this is happening. I felt this. Thus confirmation, Danny. Goosebumps. Yeah. There we go. Right. This is one for Drago. I'm glad that that resonated with you, Soul. Is it Petal? Sorry, yeah, Soul Petal. Love how positive you are. Well, listen. Oh, there we go. Right. Wow, another Pentacle card. This one's for you, Drago. You're mastering a skill. You know, have you been working on something? You've been putting in the work, you know. You've been mastering a trade, skill, or something in your life. And whatever this is, this could be anything. This could be like a job. This could be a new project. This could be you working on whatever it is that you've been working on or you are going to be working on is going to give you a lot of wealth and success. So whatever it is, just keep going. Because you see how he's sat here and he's grinding away. He's working away, and look, all these accolades which he's putting up there on the tree. So boom, there you go. So that's 2 pentacle cards. See what positive energy does, guys. You know, listen, tarot's a tool. Look at a tarot as a tool being like this, yeah. If I'll give you an example. Say, look at a knife, yeah. A knife is a tool. Put it in the right hands and you can carve, you can create. You could even chop up and cook a good meal. Or you could murder someone with it. So it's not so much the tool that's bad. Like tarot is what? A tool, yeah? To talk to the what? Spiritual realm. You know, people can look at it as it being a bad thing or a good thing. Same thing with a knife. But anyway, artwork, I love art so much. Yeah, there you go, mate. Well, listen, this could be your signal today to work on your art, whatever that is. You know what I mean? Yeah, I can feel this through the others, damn it. Yeah, that's good. Soul Petal, but, you know, work just whatever means, because I'm a life path 7, me, guys, so I'm a very deep thinker. And I was doing some research into it, and some of the people who was life path 7s was Bruce Lee was one, Nikola Tesla, Albert Einstein, Carl Jung. All these people was very, like, philosophical, deep thinkers, and I believe that. I was like, wait a minute, why I'm like that? Because I used to spend a lot of time with different people in certain circles. A lot of them were probably NPCs, whatever. It doesn't really matter. And they always used to say, oh, wow, you're too deep, you're too this. And I used to kind of like get chastised and put down. But now it's kind of like, maybe it was always part of the journey for me to start my channel, just to help people and talk and spread the awareness, you know what I mean? And just tell people what I know, what I believe in, and my wisdom and knowledge and stuff like that. And also as well, guys, I share a birthday with a very famous person. Well, I say very famous, but he was a very big figure in the past. Put down in the chat if you can guess who it is. Go on, put down who you think I share a birthday with. And no silly answers, please. Put down in the chat. Like I say, guys, if you're not subbed to the channel, make sure you do so. Oh, I'm dribbling everywhere. I can't even drink water properly, guys. How embarrassing is that? How embarrassing is that, eh? An actor? No. Well, I'll say this right, yeah. The person was in a film, yeah. We'll leave it at that, and I'll see if you can narrow it down. Michael Jackson, no. But Michael Jackson was a legend, and it was bad what happened to him. What's my star sign? I'm a Taurus. What's up? What's the live about? We're just talking about anything and everything, mate. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. Check out some of my videos. Talk about mindset, motivation, spirituality, anything and everything in between. We've just been doing a bit of tarot. Einstein, no. Not Einstein. It was in a film, yeah. Stephen Hawkins. Tom Jones. But, oh dear. What have I started here? No, he was in a film, yeah, the person, but he's not actually an actor, if that makes sense. He played a person in a film, and that it's the person that they played, he's the famous person. So I'll let you have a couple more guesses, guys. Like I say, if you're not subbed to the channel, you know what you need to do. We've got 22 likes as well. Thank you so much to everyone who's liked this live. You know, it's been a successful one this today. You know, put down in the chat what you think, who you think it is. Have a guess. All right, I'm going to give you a clue. He played a big role, yeah, in Gladiator. Elvis. No, not Elvis. He played a big role, and it's not... Just think about Gladiator, the film. Who was in it? No, not Brian Cox. Not Russell Crowe, no. That one guy. No. But you... Listen, just think Gladiator. Joaquin Phoenix. I like how you spell that as well. The Rock. The Rock wasn't in the Gladiator. Come on. But The Rock was a Taurus, so he was a Taurus, obviously. That big guy that gets killed by Brad Pitt. Brad Pitt wasn't in Gladiator. George Clooney wasn't in Gladiator. Just think about who it is. My chest is a bit stiff today. Do you want me to... All right. Who was the Emperor in Gladiator? What was his name? The guy with the white hair. Yeah, you're thinking of Troy. It's all right, Daniel. Don't worry about it, mate. I knew you was on about Troy. I just didn't want to say anything. But listen, you was close. Who was the Emperor in the Gladiator? In Gladiator? I'm gonna say the Gladiator. It weren't the Gladiator, was it? And it's one of my favourite films. That Richard Harris. No, not the actual actor, but what was he called? The person who was the Emperor. I'm literally telling you. His birthday was on... You can use AI if you want. His birthday was on the 26th of April. He was a Roman emperor. That's who I share a birthday with. Caesar, no. Although he was a Roman emperor. Augustus, no. Come on. Literally, it's the 26th of April, and he was a Roman emperor. He was one of the he was literally the one, he built up Rome to be really good, and, you know, no, Commodus, no. Do none of you guys have ChatGPT or anything? You could literally just ask it. You could say, who was a Roman emperor who was born on the 26th of April, and it'll tell you. Oh, my lips are really chapped. I need to get some... I get chapped lips sometimes, guys. I do apologise. Come on. There we go. Congratulations, Elijah. Right, for that, Elijah, I'm going to do you a one-card reading. Yeah, Marcus Aurelius. And he was very famous for his stoicism. He was a very deep thinker. He was also a Life Path 7. And... He actually has a book that I have called Meditations by Marcus Aurelius. And I recommend you go and check out some of his stuff. Yeah, ChatGPTs are right. But yeah, Marcus, yeah. There we go, guys. But shout out to everyone who participated in that then. It's a pretty cool idea to do that. But yeah. Right, so here we go. Elijah. Are you subscribed to my channel though, Elijah? If you are, then I can do a one-card reading. Oh, that literally has jumped out. So make sure you yeah, nice one, mate. Right, that literally just jumped out. You saw it. 7 of Wands. You know, you might be coming up against some friction or a little bit of uncertainty, or, you know, a little bit of resistance in your life. But just let it be known that it's only temporary, and through your perseverance and pushing through, better times will be on the other side. So yeah, 7, and 7 can be representative of luck as well. So maybe it could be, you know, if you're going through anything in your life at the moment, it could be a little bit of resistance or hard work. Just let it be known that, you know, better times or something better is on the other side, as it always is. But yeah, sub before, nice one. You're next, please. I am who I am. Yeah, exactly. We are who we are. We're all different, but we all come from the one same collective consciousness. Always remember that, because we're all connected. But the people at the top, they wanted to divide us. They wanted us to believe that, to hate a group of people, whether it be religions, race. But listen, I don't hate anyone, me. If you're respectful to me and I resonate with you, then, but even if you're not, I always know that there's a reason why that person will be like that to you. Because maybe it's for you to learn a lesson. Maybe it's for you to learn discernment. Maybe it's for you to, you know, see something in them that they're projecting on you for you to learn. You get what I'm saying? So it's kind of like, there's always a lesson in everything. The the Principalities. I subbed. Oh, nice one. Thank you. So, oh, who was that? Who asked for a reading? Was it? I can't remember who it was. Daniel Vincer. Good to see you're off the gear, Dan. Yeah, well, that was a long time ago. It was like nearly 3 years ago. But you know what? I've never felt better. Yes, everything is a mirror. 100%. 100%. Oh, look at this. This is for Daniel. Teamwork. Coming together for success. So this could be, you know, you might be meeting someone. I'm not saying it's going to be a love partner. It could be. Or it could be you are coming together with someone maybe to start a new project. But look at how victorious they are there. Look at how happy they are. They're all saluting. You know, something good is going to come through teamwork and working together in your life, Daniel. There we go. So, right, guys. Everything is a mirror, 100%. Right, like I say, if you're not subbed to the channel. And what do you think, guys? Do you think I should keep doing these lives at dinner time? You know, I'm going to try and get doing them as much as I can because I really do want to push this channel at the moment. No problem, Daniel. You know, build this community up. And also, I've got a Discord group. It's free to join. If anyone's interested in it, go to the link in my bio. You know, you can join for free. It doesn't cost anything. It's just like a safe, open space for like-minded people who resonate with me, just to vibe out and join my community and talk about anything and everything. And just, you know, maybe eventually once we do get going, we can start maybe organising events or whatever. But all this will come in the future. So when me and my friends punch on and go get lunch after, we can do that. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I might check it out. Not going to lie, it's that. If that's cool, yeah, check it out. Check out the Discord if you want to join it. I'm not, you know, it's just a group where you can come in and there's not many people in there at the moment. I've literally only just set it up, but if you want to come in, you got any questions or you want any advice, it could be anything, guys, you know. And also, I've got if anyone would like to donate to my channel, there's the link in the bio. I've got buy me a coffee if you want to. Listen. You know, if you don't want to, that's fine, but if you do. And also, there's a PayPal link as well, if you want to donate to the channel. But listen, if you do, I appreciate it. If you don't, that's fine. You know what I mean? But anyway, guys, we've been going on for an hour now. Wow. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And we'll catch you on the next one. Everyone have a good day, yeah? Peace.